Hello, everybody. We are live streaming to the High Ticket Health Coach group. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to our live. I'm so excited to bring you a very special guest today, someone that I've been looking forward to talking to for a while, and I'm so excited that we've been able to meet together today. I'm going to share with you the story of one of my amazing clients, amazing coach herself, Maria. She's going to chat with you today. She's going to tell you all about her experience growing her coaching business for the first time ever, all online, all of the experiences of going online with the coaching business, and her experience with OCI as well. So as you guys are joining us, make sure to let us know that you can hear us and see us by saying hello in the comments, so that we know that we have the green light to go ahead and have Maria drop some really amazing gold nuggets on us today. I want to make sure that my audio is working because I switched it up right before I went live. So let me know in the comments if you guys can hear us, if you can see us, and if you're excited to hear from another coach and hear her story. Let me know if you guys are excited. Let's share some love in the comments for Maria today. Who is excited? I'm going to refresh my page too because my internet's lagging. If you're watching this on the replay, don't be a stranger. Say hello to us. Let us know you're catching this on the replay. Comment replay if this is you catching it on the replay and getting some love to Maria. Share some hearts too. Share some hearts in the comments if you guys are excited to hear her story. If you're brand new to the community and this is your first time catching a live, welcome to the community. My name is 𝗕𝗓𝗓, and we have built an online coaching program called the Online Coach Intensive, where we consistently bring in over $100,000 per month in revenue using the same systems that we teach our clients. Right. And now I get to work with amazing clients like Maria and watch her business grow. And then I get to share her story with you. She gets to share her wins and her breakthroughs with all of you in this group. OK, so that's what we teach inside the Online Coach Intensive. Growing your coaching practice online, finding those committed clients who are rock stars just like Maria, charging what you're worth, making an impact on your clients' lives. That's what we're all about. So everybody give Maria a big welcome on the live today. She's so gracious to take time out of her busy schedule to meet with us today. All righty. So, Maria, hello.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Share with us a little bit about your story, your background, before you decided to become a health coach online. Share with us a little bit about where you were at. What was your background before that?
I will. I'm so happy to see you, and I'm so happy to be here. Before I started coaching, I worked in the fitness industry full-time, and then became a certified health and wellness coach, and actually went to grad school for counseling because I wanted to be able to amplify my coaching and counseling skills. And then kind of just started specializing in more disordered eating, learn more about intuitive eating and helping people become comfortable in their bodies, and heal their relationships with food. But, given that my background was in all of those things, I had no idea how to start a business. I didn't know anything about marketing, advertising, none of it. And so Valerie, when I found you on Facebook, I just instinctively knew. I was like, this is my person, and watched your webinar. And once we had our first call, I don't know. I think there's really something to be said for honoring your intuition and just knowing this is the person who I need to help me. And OCI wildly exceeded my expectations, and you and your team showed up for me in ways that I never imagined, even on that first call. I knew that you were the person I needed to help me, but it's so crazy, how much support that you have given me since the very beginning. And everything you've taught me, I owe you big time.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. That's super sweet. But I also think it's super relatable to people who also have a similar background. I think most coaches are good at their craft, the craft of coaching, and they have a background in whether that's counseling, nutrition, some area of coaching that's their specialty. But that doesn't mean that, like, I know when I went to school to become a dietitian, they didn't teach me about business, right? They didn't teach me about marketing and how to actually go out and market and make this my own thing. So I think that's really relatable to people who are in that same spot where they're at that point where they recognize, if I'm going to get this going, I need to learn the business side of it too. It can't just be all about coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when I started my business, I was unemployed at the time because it was the beginning of the pandemic, but I was like, I'm sitting on all this education, like around fitness and my bachelor's and master's, like all of this stuff that I've learned, certified health and wellness coach, you know, and I was like, I need to do something with this. And so it was like the perfect time to put everything online and create my own job out of lack of employment.
Yes, exactly. And it was like that, that time where I think a lot of people were like, you know what, I'm either going to make this happen for myself, or I don't know if I can count on someone else to give me another paycheck, right? When things are become kind of unstable in the economy, it can be scary. And it is a little bit of an identity shift to go from the identity of someone who used to feel very secure. Like, I know a lot of people say that to me, where they used to feel really secure, knowing where their next paycheck was going to come from. And when things started to become unstable, people were losing jobs, they realized that that was a false sense of security anyway. And the only person who can give you that security is you going out and making it happen and deciding to just do the thing and be your own boss. So I love that. That's awesome. Share with me a little bit about what you were, what were some of the things that you were trying or researching or doing before you found me to try to get the online thing going?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know, because I hadn't even really researched any sort of help or like trying to start this on my own. I kind of just like took action on enrolling with you pretty immediately. I hadn't really tried anything yet, to be honest. I think like I low key invested in some like small Facebook ads and like got some leads and had no idea what to do with those leads. Like I had nothing set up with email marketing or anything set up. So I think like I was sort of dabbling in Facebook, and I had a community of people who trusted me as an expert in my space, but I didn't know how to convert them to clients for this new program that I wanted to offer. I didn't have a program, really. I mean, I didn't have any of that put together.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that. And I was actually just looking at your application that you sent me when you started. Do you remember what you said on your application?
No, I was probably like, please help me.
Okay, if I read a little bit of what you wrote. I won't read the whole thing, but I thought it was really, just indicative of how awesome you are and how well you did in the program. So one of the questions I asked you was, what your biggest struggle was, where you were at in the beginning. And you shared, and now I'm sharing it with everybody else, right? You said that you were just getting started with coaching, but you had almost 10 years of experience in the fitness industry, lots of education, but new to health coaching, having no marketing, business, entrepreneurial expertise. And I don't know how to get clients or make money, but I have what it takes: grit and a deep desire to help people thrive. And when I read that on your application, I was like, this is an ideal client. This is someone that I can help, someone that has a deep desire to help others, and they know that they have that grit and that tenacity of like, this is what I know I'm meant to do. And so I was getting kind of emotional reading through your application again, because it's just the best feeling in the world. That's why we become coaches, right? That's why I became a coach, why you're a coach with your clients, to see those wins from your clients and see them, going out and making an impact. in your life. One of the other things you mentioned was, you said you really enjoyed the webinar this morning, couldn't believe you were giving it away for free. Thank you. I believe you have something special to offer. Just last week, and then you share that what you've been working on, you're working on your website, and then you say that I'm a proactive person by nature and don't want to waste time doing things the wrong way. I'm like a sponge absorbing all the knowledge I can get my hands on, and it sounds like we could be a great fit. I have big dreams to be successful, and I am on fire for health and wellness coaching. I'm grateful for you for considering my application. And I think everything that you said was spoken so much from the heart on that application. And it was just like a perfect mirror of how you showed up in the world to your clients every single day as you were growing the business the second that you joined OCI. So I really wanted to share that because it was just like that full circle moment of just seeing how much you've grown and blossomed as a coach from where you were just even in the beginning before you even started. I thought that was awesome.
Valerie, that's wild. Thank you for looking back at that and for sharing that with me and with everybody. It's helpful to know because like entrepreneurship is hard and there are moments of doubt and fear. And so it's helpful to remember where I was before I started all of this and be like, no, I can do hard things. You know, at the beginning, I was so determined, and it's helpful to remember like who that person was and bring all of that in now. But it's also a testament to like how you show up too, that you were able to attract like-minded people, attract people who are at a level of readiness to invest, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest things that when clients come to us, they don't know how to do is how to find that right person. And because you don't know how to find the right person, you start to think that people won't pay premium prices. People won't really value working with a coach, and people won't invest into coaching just because they don't know how to attract those types of people. Right. And so, I don't want to jump too far ahead here, but I do want you to share with us what where you were at before you started in terms of like your pricing, and then, where you're at now, how much clients invest just to work with you.
The first program I offered, so after you helped me put my package together, my program together, I think I started it at a starting price of $1,500. And I charge $3,400 now for a 3-month program.
I love that. You're like over the $3K price point per package. I love that.
It feels so good.
And so share with us, because I know you said like before you started, you had like nothing, like you weren't making anything with the business in the beginning. So we know your revenue is at 0, but share with us, how much was your revenue at last month in the business?
Last month, I think that was over 12,500.
Over 12,500. That is more than most people make at their corporate 9-to-5 job that they've been, climbing the ladder at for years, right? To get that like 3% pay bump every year. Some people work at a job 15, 20 years just to never see that number. And how rewarding is that for you to be able to make that kind of an income doing the thing that you're most passionate about in life?
It's surreal. It's honestly surreal. It's absolutely surreal. I never could have done it without you.
Aw, that's so sweet. No, you are the true rock star, and you're like the best client ever. So share with us some nuggets then about what were some of the things that really helped you get to that price point? What were some of the things that helped you get your business off the ground? Maybe even just share like one of the biggest things that shifted for you when you started growing your business.
Yeah, I mean, you have us do a lot of work, Valerie, on mindset in OCI, and just that belief in yourself and that confidence. Like that was huge for me, and especially when it comes to money, like doing that work on my money mindset. And you help us believe that like we offer a transformation that is priceless. And that's so important because that changes the way we show up on our consultation calls or discovery calls or whatever you want to call them. It changes our energy, right? And that having that belief in ourselves and our service is so key. But you're right about like attracting the right clients, because I had to learn that process of qualifying people, making sure that I was getting on the phone with people who like really were serious about getting this problem solved. And that was a process of like getting to know who my ideal client was. And you help us like really narrow that down so that we aren't wasting a bunch of time on the phone with people who have no intention of getting this problem solved.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you've ever been in that position where you feel like you're not talking to the people that you are actually here to help, right? You're spending so much time trying to get your business off the ground, and the people you're talking to, you can just tell the second you get on the phone, they're not that person, and you don't have a process in place to actually qualify that you're speaking to that perfect fit, you know, before they even get on the phone with you, right? Because at the end of the day, I mean, that's part of that is managing your own energy, right? And managing your own bandwidth by saying, you know what, I know who I'm here to help, and I know the people that I'm here to make a big impact with. And so, you know, I respect my time and I respect my energy by making sure I'm making time for the people who are really here to get help, right? So that's awesome. Do you feel like you have a process in place now to actually go out and attract those people to you? And if so, share with us a little bit about what that process system looks like for you.
Are you asking me, Valerie, or the people in the comments?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I actually can't see the comments today, so if I'm not getting back to a question, it's because I can't see it. It says something about the new Facebook guidelines for groups and this streaming platform. I probably need to update my settings.
Oh gosh, it's always something. Yeah, I do have a process for attracting those clients. And I think if I didn't, I might have just given up. Like I would have been like, this is exhausting. This isn't sustainable. Like I would have felt like it wasn't working because I would have kept getting on the phone with people who just were not a good fit. And it would have given me like, I probably would have taken that as evidence of like, this isn't working, or I'm not talking to people who will invest and that kind of thing. So yes, I do have a process now, thanks to you. And it really does help kind of educate a little bit, indoctrinate and qualify before somebody, you know, decides to apply for a call. So that way too, like I'm not doing a bunch of one-on-one education on every single call. It's like they already know what I'm about. They already know, they have some level of like, some idea of what kind of work we would be doing together. They're not just like shopping around by the time they're on the phone with me.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so huge. I love that. So I guess share with us, now we know kind of where your business is at in the sense that you have a whole process in place for people to go, not only just, number one, find you, the right people on the internet to find you and find your business, but to educate themselves about why they need you before they raise their hand and apply to talk to you, right? So you're not talking to people who don't have any idea what you do or who don't really know why they need that help yet, right? So you're already, you know, weeding out the people that aren't ready for you and making it super obvious for the people who are ready that you are their person before they talk to you, right? And which shows, because if you didn't have those processes and systems in place, you wouldn't be able to charge, you know, $3,400 to the right person. You wouldn't be able to bring in $12,500 months, right? Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about, you know, your business now. Like, give us an insight of what does it look like now to be in the position where you are now? We learned a little bit about where you were at before when you applied, but like, what is your life like now that you get to run this amazing business?
Yeah, it's exceeded my wildest dreams. I mean, I feel like I have freedom with my time and a lot more freedom with my finances. And my client calls throughout the week are so energizing because I'm talking to people who trust me, who are committed, and who are achieving the most incredible results. And like, just by enrolling those perfect fit clients, like you get incredible testimonials because they're changing their lives, you know? And so I feel like, it feels really good to be at this point where I've walked people through that transformation. They've been super satisfied with their results. I mean, day to day, it's just mostly servicing my clients, seeing how I can provide value. I mean, I love the high ticket model too, because it does give me some freedom of time to provide value to the community, whether it's on Facebook or in real life. You know, I have time to show up and educate and serve because, you know, because I have the high ticket model. So it's really brilliant because I feel like I can offer something to people at any stage, like kind of regardless of where they're at. So that feels really good that it's, you know, servicing not only my one-on-one clients, but also the community at large. And just personally, I feel so fulfilled. So I feel like what I'm doing, I feel such a sense of purpose, I guess, with what I'm doing. And this is just the beginning. Like, I'm still very new at this. So that like is what blows my mind too, is I'm like, I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
I know. That's the wildest part of it, is trying to get someone who isn't familiar with what's possible to realize that, yes, like you can go from a beginner to a $12,000 per month business relatively quickly. And sometimes there is even a lag there between like, wow, this is really happening. Like our identity is catching up with that and it, like settling into that new normal of, you know what, I make really good money, but I do it by making a huge difference in people's lives because I provide a ton of value. And then now, like you said, the best part about it is that you get to focus on serving your clients, which is why we all want to be coaches. We don't want to be coaches to just, you know, learn all about business all day long. We want to actually coach our clients. Number two, you get to give back to your community, right? Which is like providing even more impact back to the world, which is something that I love. So that was going to be my next question for you is, you know, since this is still so new, you know, in terms of like business lifespan, right? What are you most excited about looking forward into your business? What's something that you're really excited about?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm excited about, I don't know, I might want to get creative with some new offerings. And I love doing one-on-one stuff, but I might want to do some more, like scale some group services in the future. I think about, I don't know, there are so many other things that I want to do in terms of business, like write a book and things like that, that I like, they're kind of on my bucket list. But yeah, just continuing to scale and think about maybe some other offerings that would be fun. I think that'd be cool.
And that's the beauty of it, is once you have something that's working and you have a high ticket model where you don't need a ton of clients to make really good money, you have time to now, you know, go write a book, right? Go give back to the community. The world is literally your pickle. The world is literally your oyster, right? And so, you know, it's just a really exciting concept to think about. Like, what do I want to do next? What's my next venture? And now that you have the skill set and the tools to go create an amazing offer and get it in front of the right people, and you know how to put those systems in place, you can go do that again and again and again in your business because you have the recipe to success, which is super exciting.
Yeah. Wow. No, you're so right. That's profound what you just said. Like you can apply it to the next thing and just do it the same thing over and over and over again because you have the recipe. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
So what would you say to somebody who is, you know, they're watching this, maybe they watched the webinar, they've seen some of our trainings, they're considering it, they're considering working with OCI, but they're scared, they're, you know, nerve-sighted, they're on the fence, they're skeptical, they're afraid to invest into a mentor, and they want to you know, just make a decision either way. What would you say to that person who is considering OCI and is on the fence?
I would say, what are you waiting for? And why are you on the fence? I don't get it. Like, obviously do it. Obviously do it. It's one of the best investments I've ever made. You will make your money back quickly. It'll be worth every single penny. And I like the congruency of you and your team and just how genuine you are and the heart that you have for service, your generosity. It's incredible. Like you're just the best. You are the best mentor. You and your team are the best people to work with. And I really believe in surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like, right? And so like, I just think if you've gotten to this point where you're watching this, you watched a webinar, like you're in the group, like, do it. Just stop, do it. Stop thinking about it. Do it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Sometimes that's just what you need to hear. You need someone else to like shake you and say, stop it, just do it. I love that. Yeah, I mean, if you're on this live right now, I will be going back and checking the comments and the questions on this live. But if you're watching this right now and you want us to help get you a client getting system that's getting you those perfect fits on the phone with you in your own business, go into the comments right now and just write I. Write I in the comments so I can see how many people are interested in that. This is what we do at OCI. We live, breathe, sleep client generation, building coaching businesses just like Maria's that, you know, give you all of that freedom back into your life to go and make new offers, write a book, give back to your community, and all while making a really healthy income that gives you freedom back in your life, right? So like I said, we're doing 100K per month in revenue in our client generation with the same systems that we teach in OCI. So if this is something that is interesting to you, if you're looking to grow, you know, if you're looking to put systems in place, if you want to charge, you know, $1,200, $2,000, $3,000 plus for your coaching programs, and you want someone to show you how to put that together, right? That is what we do at OCI. All right. So if that's you, the only thing that we're going to ask from you, it's very simple today, very simple ask. All you have to do is go into the comment section, and we're going to ask you to type one word so that one of our business specialists can reach out to you and chat with you about your business, give you some laser direction on where your business needs to go in order to start getting some of these results like we're talking about with Maria. If we're a good fit, we will hook you up with someone that can talk to you about OCI. And if it's not the right time for you, we're going to give you some things to work on no matter what, either way. So go into the comments and write 10K. Write the number 10K in the comments if you want to have a 10K per month business and you want to talk about how OCI could help you do that, or at least get some laser direction on how to do that. Go into the comments and type 10K. If you're watching this on the replay, you can do the exact same thing, type 10K so that we can see you. We'll be looking out for you over the next couple days for the comments. We'll connect with you, find out where your business is at, put together a custom game plan for your business so that you can have clarity, because clarity is empowering. And sometimes we just need someone to give us some clear direction. All right, so for anyone commenting, we will look out for you in the comments. We'll be reaching out to you either today or tomorrow, depending on when you comment, what's going on with the team. We'll keep an eye out. Keep an eye out in your messenger inbox for that as well. But Maria, you're amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. You are helping your clients crush it in their lives. They're thankful for you. They're thankful that you started this business because they would never have had the opportunity to have their lives transformed if you had never taken that leap to start your business. They would never have gotten your help. So thank you for starting your business and helping your clients. I'm excited to hear where your business goes. I'm excited to hear if you end up writing a book, if you start other offers, to see where this offer scales to, because this is just the beginning for you. So thank you so much for sharing your story with everyone today. We really appreciated having you with us today.
Thank you for everything. You're the best. You're amazing. I'm so grateful for you.
Everybody say thank you to Maria in the comments. Let her know you appreciated her sharing her story. Let her know in the comments if it was inspirational to you. She took so kindly of her schedule today to share with you because she wants you all to be inspired and to succeed as well. So say thank you to Maria in the comments, and we'll be following up with you guys there. Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye.